So what does take heart, in parenthesis, again, mean for me now? I think the same thing I think it did when Jesus said it to his disciples, you know, and it was right before, you know, Jesus knew what his disciples didn't, you know, he knew what was about to happen. It was right before he kind of went to the cross and carried, you know, all the world's problems on his shoulders, and essentially, you know, would go through more tribulation than any human could dare understand for us here and now, for them. And he was saying to his disciples, he's, look, you know, surely in me you have peace, but in this world you'll face troubles. And he says, but take heart, for I've overcome the world. And I think those words ring true louder than ever here and now, you know, and always will. You know, the reality is God took care of the soul problem on the cross, but he didn't just leave it there. You know, he rose from the grave and he gave us his Spirit, gave us the Holy Spirit, and he invited us to participate in being his hands and feet, his body, you know, the church, for times like these. Like, this is the moment, you know, this is our moment, and there'll be more moments, but we don't necessarily know what tomorrow looks like, and we don't necessarily know, you know, have all the answers. There's so much that we can't see and understand, but we have this promise, and the promise is still good, that God has taken care of it through Jesus on the cross. And now he's called us to take care of this world, and to do that by loving people and loving others. And so I think it's a reminder, again, hey, yeah, you know what? Things aren't perfect. The things are falling apart. Let's be of good cheer. Like, let's take courage. Let's be courageous as a people. Let's love. Let's overcome this world with love, you know? And I think that's the reality of it. So I think the song, it reminds me again of different seasons in my life, how God is so faithful in the aftermath and in the process, in the times when we don't necessarily know which way is up or what we're supposed to do. It's always been about one step at a time, one breath at a time, one day at a time. His mercies are new every morning. So take heart, you know, take courage, you know, be of good cheer. Let's step into this opportunity that we have as the church in the midst of everybody scrambling, trying to figure out what's going on. You know, we have this hope in the gospel of Jesus, and it is the best news that the world will ever know, and we've got it. So it's time to share it. And how do we share it? Really simply by loving others the way that Christ loved us. So that's kind of it again.